It's time to talk about M1.
Hello everyone, Namaskar, it's Isha Aroskar, and in today's video I am going to be talking about M1 Max. And yes, before that, in today's video we are going to reply each and every comment, and the one who watches to the very end answers the basic question. And also we are going to make our next video based on your comments. So yeah, that's all. Let's get started. The Apple M1 is the first ARM-based system on a chip, designed by Apple Inc.
And then I didn't plug it in for 4 days, totaling a little over 10 hours of mixed use, and still had 17% less. Animations are buttery smooth, as you'd expect, and even opening and closing some of those bigger apps like Chrome and Lightroom are just as fast, if not faster, than on my desktop, which is sick. It's just an overall really responsive feel.
Okay, look at this guy. Okay, Angelica, when you're editing this, show the footage from the Surface Pro X. How that was. The Windows version of this, there was extreme lag moving and doing anything, and here it is extremely smooth. And this is the base model MacBook Air without a fan.
These M1 Macs are setting up the future of Mac hardware as we know it. It is changing everything.
As a central processing unit for its line in Macintosh computers, it is the first personal computer chip built using a 5nm process. It is deployed in MacBook Air M1 2020, Mac Mini M1 2020, and MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 2020. Apple claims that it has the world's fastest CPU core in low power silicon and the world's best CPU performance per watt. The M1 has 4 high-performance Firestorm and 4 energy-efficient iStorm cores, providing a configuration similar to ARM Dynamic, Intel's hybrid Leadfield, and Alder Lake processors. This combination allows power use optimizations, which was not possible with Apple's Intel's architecture devices. Apple claims that the energy-efficient ones uses 1/10 the power of the high-performance ones. The high-performance ones have 192 KB of L1 instruction cache, 128 KB of L1 data cache, and shared 12 MB of L2 cache, whereas the energy-efficient ones have 128 KB of L1 instruction cache, 64 KB of L1 data cache, and shared 4 MB of L2 cache. The iStorm E-cluster has a frequency of 0.6 to 2.064 GHz and a maximum power consumption of 1.3 W. The M1 integrates an Apple-designed 8-core 7-inch sub-model graphic processing unit, which by Apple claims could execute nearly 25,000 lines simultaneously, and dedicate a neural network hardware in a 16-core neural engine capable of executing 11 trillion operations per second. Other components include an image single processor, NVMe storage, Thunderbolt 3 controllers, and a secure enclave. An entire system on a single chip. Until now, Mac needed multiple chips to deliver all of its features. Features including I-10, security, memory, and the processor. With M1, all of these securities are combined into a single system on a chip, delivering a new level of more simplicity, more efficiency, and amazing performance. And with incredibly small transistors measured at an atomic scale, M1 is remarkably complex, lacking highest number of transistors we have ever put into a single chip. It's also the first personal computer chip built using industry-leading 5nm process technology. 5nm process. The first personal computer chip built with this cutting-edge technology. Every time Apple releases a new product, they say the same sentence. There are 16 billion transistors in M1. Apple claims that it is the most they have put into a single chip. Keep in mind that 1 million is equal to 10 lakhs and 1 billion is equal to 1000 million. Some people don't get the difference. Unified memory shared across the system. M1 also features a unified memory architecture or UMA. M1 unifies its high bandwidth and low latency into a single pool within a custom package. As a result, all of the technologies in the chip can access the same data without copying it between multiple pools of memory. This dramatically improves performance and power efficiency. Video apps are snappier, games are richer and more detailed, image processing is lightning fast, and your entire system is more responsive.
Proceeded to annihilate the other tests, posting 1744 on single core, which is faster than every Intel Mac ever made.
Now, Vadim really wants to jump in front of the camera and give his opinion.
All right, so I have a 2018 base 15-inch MacBook Pro. I tried playing League of Legends. It's not smooth, it's glitchy, you get drop frames, and I'm just blown away that we're getting native resolution, everything maxed out, getting around 60 FPS.
And you have a dedicated graphics card in that
Yes, it
laptop
has a
graphics
dedicated chip, and this is under Rosetta.
Not even optimized.
It's not even optimized for Apple Silicon.
These are legit. This is super fast, to the point where I had a friend, he actually makes an app, a pretty well-known app. He uses a Hackintosh 3950X, 16 core, really decked out system specifically for development, right? This is his build time. Somehow these M1 devices are keeping up. One of them being fanless. It's pretty crazy. And this was the moment, like when I got the numbers back, I was like, this is real. Apple Silicon is real.
The M1 has a massive CPU performance by using a fraction of power. As claimed by Apple. Apple mentioned the 8-core CPU in M1 is by far the highest performance CPU we have ever built. Designed to crush tasks using the least amount of power. The M1 features two types of cores, high performance and high efficiency. So from editing family photos to exporting iMovie videos for the web to managing huge raw libraries in Lightroom to checking your email, M1 blazes right through it all without blazing through battery life. M1 delivers significantly higher performance at every power level when compared to the latest PC laptop chip. At just 10 watts, the thermal envelope of MacBook Air, M1 delivers up to 2 times the CPU performance of the PC chip. And M1 can match the peak performance of the PC chip just by using the quarter of its power. How unbelievable is that? the world's fastest integrated graphics in a personal computer. This was mentioned by Apple, and one of this plays a big role in the application of optimism in machine learning. Typically, PCs have been used for this big chip to get great graphic performance, which consumes a lot of power, but network is different. Its integrated graphics are first of all change performance, get power consumption. The results of this is a thorough analysis of application. The 8-core GPU is fully capable of executing 10,000 threads at once. Network features of the latest neural engine, the 16-core design is fully capable of executing a massive 11 billion operations per second. In fact, with the power of the 8-core GPU, machine learning accelerators and neural engine, the entire network chip is designed to excel at machine learning. Computer code can immediately take place in a fraction of time. It's that the code can magically increase sharpness and detail at incredible speed. And every other app with network feature benefits the performance that we perceive attack. So yeah, that's all for today's video, and do let us know in the comment section that what should be our next video about. And if you like this video, do like, comment, share, and if you want to hear more tech videos, consider subscribing. Bye bye.